Gaming and musical comedy, yeah, buddy! Hey, everybody, and welcome to another episode of WWE Supercard. Yeah, buddy! Yeah, buddy. And this is episode 125, and I made some teams as kind of a joke to show you what hashtag team begging is and to explain why it's just... Man, I gotta tell you stuff. You know, I love it that people like me. I love the fact that people respect and stuff. But I gotta tell you, and I'll tell you in a bit. But yeah, I made please help me because I get these messages every day. And I made a WrestleMania 33 team, and I made an Ultimate team. And surprisingly enough, the Ultimate team may have enough people, but I'm only like SummerSlam tier, I think, on those. Oh yeah, unicorns poop rainbows. But I'm gonna get to that in a little bit. First off, let's talk about Brock Lesnar. We got him yesterday, and then we pro'd him right away. We were on, we were hanging out in Skype, or I'm sorry, Discord on the stream, and it was really cool. I had fun, and JB showed up too. And the link of the guy's stream will be in the description below. And it was just so much fun because, like, you know what, I really believe in you know, the community of this game, and it's just a fun thing. And I just said, you know what, I've got to level up my Brock Lesnar because I really just need to get it ready for King of the Rings. And I said, you know what, I'm just gonna go see who's streaming on Twitch. Okay. So I did, and then there we go. And it was fun. They asked me to come into the Skype, or sorry, the Discord call, and it was just fun. Even JB got in on the call, and it was like they were really appreciative, and it was just so much fun. It was a really cool group of guys, and like I said, the description's on the link below. Check them out because he's only been streaming 2 or 3 weeks. And he's doing well. He's having lots of fun, and there you go. All right. So, anyways, what I did with this Brock Lesnar is exactly the same thing as what I did with the Shawn Michaels. You see, both of them are at 3930 to the proc. So when they proc, it goes to 53,000. It's pretty cool. Now for my next event cards, I'm not going to be doing that strategy. All right. This is simply because I wanted something that would win in a like stat match. The third stat though is the problem, all right? Because let's say for Shawn Michaels, the third stat that was was technically would be the toughness one. Most people, if they did not put it into the proc like I did, their toughness is like 49,000 as well because there's 3 billion tokens to put on these things. But this is a strategic thing that I've done, you know, for all sorts of things like ring nomination, road to glory, everything that the proc is. But I mean, you know, 42% is a pretty good chance, and especially in the finals of a King of the Ring, if that's, you know, the equalizer, all things being equal, that is what's up. Now we can lose with that toughness though. What I might do for the next one is not do the procs, because the procs will still be like 2,000, like lots. But I might just put it into the third stat that is the weakest, because most people, I have not seen one where his power was his third best stat. Everybody does it the same way. So it's kind of like trying to outthink everybody. And for the next two, that's probably what I'll do, you know, for the next month, you know. But anyways, yeah, so let's go to this King of the Ring. I made the mistake of joining a King of the Ring at about 5:30 or 6 in the morning. That means it'll go to the final, the quarterfinals, contenders, if I make it, at 3 in the morning on Tuesday morning. That was stupid. Okay, so that's something for you to think about in your future. But, and everybody in this one it's mostly Germans, which is really cool. Sweaty Nips is awesome. He said, you know, hi, you know, I love you. Hi, YouTube. Hi, bigedude. And I love your videos and content. And we got Big Fat Flo, Elite Killer, Stolzy, Deutsche. Okay, I don't speak, I know Spielen means to play, and that's pretty cool. Yeah. Join his team, Too Legit to Quit. WrestleMania 33. All right. But anyways, I'm doing okay so far. We're in 4th place. Stolzy's running a very similar deck to me. I've got my awesome girls in there from Super Rare and Rare, and I've got four WrestleMania 33 pros now, and that's just kind of cool. So we'll probably qualify. We're doing, like I said, we're doing all right. But the problem is, if I don't wake up in the middle of the night to throw a manager on there, it's not gonna matter. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to play 8 matches, and while I'm doing that, I'm gonna talk about team begging and that sort of stuff, and just how, like, you know, I know that everybody that asks me, they probably don't really realize some things, and that's what this is about. All right, first off, I get asked almost on a daily basis if people can join my Mr. Bacon team. The answer is no. Okay, and here's why. There has not been a spot open on the Mr. Bacon team since the end of August or September, I believe. All right, so that's right now, you know, it's like 7 months. And it's kind of like a family. Everybody plays. If one person can't play for a week or whatever, they talk to us. We all get it. And it's just, I'm not going to kick somebody from my team so that somebody else can come on it. I think that that's something that people don't really think of. You know, in order for you to get on this team, I'd have to kick somebody, or I'd have to get somebody to leave. And here's what I mean by team begging. Really a lot in the last 2 weeks, especially. Well, ever since WrestleMania 33 tier came out, I've been getting requests definitely every day by a bunch of people. Some use my business email, that's not what that's for. And have said, hey, could I really want to be on your team. I'm this, there's always a story. I can't spend money, this, that, which is, you know, that's okay. I'm not trying to belittle anybody. I'm just saying, dude, I'm not gonna kick somebody to let somebody whose cards are going to hurt the team. All right, if you are at let's just say SummerSlam or anything too low, you know, it's gonna hurt the team in the long run. That's just the way it is. Now, I have always, and this is why I have a problem with people keeping on asking stuff, and it's a sort of problem. It's gonna still happen even though I make this video, and I'm not even gonna worry about it. You know, it's just what it is. But you know, and that's why I've always had those teams open for Mr. Bacon, Rockstar Duck, as well as Bret Hart. And I just wanted to show you that I'm not gonna get a team for Mr. Bacon Rockstar Duck. It's got 1 out of 10 people, but it's WrestleMania 33. Now, I'm only SummerSlam this. The thing I'm most surprised at is that I made a Ultimate team, and I kind of made a good joke about it in that, you know, that Twitter, saying that, you know, I have really bad cards, but, you know, help me become, you know, I basically did a team begging thing, just to show you. I was hoping that neither team would get full, okay, because that's what I was assuming would happen. When I last checked a little while ago, the Bret Hart team had 7 out of 10. That's the Ultimate team, and that's what I'm checking right now. Because you need 8 to play, we're probably going to end up with it. I'm going to play on the team, but I wanted people to be aware of, I was like, I've been doing the team thing where people can join my open teams for over a year now. For over a year. And the Bret Hart team now has, let's actually, 7 out of 10. See? 7 out of 10. I'm not anticipating that team to go off. It might go off, but it might not. You know, and let's just look at Mr. Bacon Rockstar Duck. That team probably won't go off at all because, you know, it's a WrestleMania 33 tier. And, you know, I just want people to realize what you're asking is not going to happen, okay? Also, I don't retweet people's teams. You know, everybody finds, I mean, and it's simply because you get asked every day, and I'm not going to retweet stuff that, I mean, there's already way too much stuff on my timeline as it is, because of stuff, you know, because of, every time I do a video, you know, a tweet goes out. So you're going to get like 2-3 tweets a day already. And then anytime you like something, you know, I'm very well aware. They say, I don't want to bombard people's timelines and stuff. You know, that's just what I don't want to do. And when I get asked so many times, so often, I'm just not doing it. I haven't done it in a long time. I haven't said anything about it, but I'm trying to let people know why. See, this won't work. 1 out of 10, as I said. But you know, teams are broken in Supercard because you don't have enough people. Even if they had, I still get, you know, and please understand what I'm trying to say here. I love each and every one of you, but it is impossible for me to get everybody that wants to be on my team or faction. I mean, both bigedude and not bigedude have 100 people each in it, and there's still people that want to get into it because, you know, this is on WWE Champions, and because people like me, and I love you guys too. It just can't happen, you know? It just can't happen. And I don't think people understand that. I mean, some people think that, you know, I'm your subscriber, so I should be on your team or else I'll unsubscribe. I mean, really? I did have actually somebody say that 2 weeks ago. And it's just like, hey, I love you, but, you know, it's just not going to happen. Peace. You know? It's people's sense of reality. You know, we are talking about games and stuff. And I just want people to be aware of it. It's just impossible. You know? I love each and every one of you, and I'm so glad that you watch these videos, and some of you have been watching for a long time. And, you know, there's tons of people that have WrestleMania Double Plus decks that would be great team members, but I hope everybody understands that, you know, I've been playing with these same, you know, 9 individuals for 7 months, and some of those people have been on the team, you know, almost since it started. You know, almost. Like, and it's incredible that we've had that kind of a run, and it's so chill. I gotta be honest with you. Being on Mr. Bacon team is kind of boring. We don't talk much, but we talk more now because Steamer is really entertaining. King Steamer, I love this guy. He's so super awesome. He's super great. He was actually just in the King of the Ring with Edward and Little G, who are both super awesome. We know them, and he's the guy that's just, he keeps things so much happy in there. And we'll all talk because he'll talk in there, and then we'll reply. But there's been weeks where nobody has said anything. This was before he joined, months ago. Steamer, I don't remember if he actually answered, but I asked him when did he join the team, and because I was trying to figure out like how to say this in a nice way. You know, because nobody wants to leave. I mean, and that's okay. But, you know, it just shows some stuff. And, oh, wow. Let's see here. If we could trade, we're talking about trade, you're going to delete Brock? Oh, no. Stick with the sword, world's most dangerous man, Ken Shamrock. The people are, you know, this is pretty cool. King Steamer beat Edward. Oh, wow. Good job. But, I'm just wondering. He's been on the team since January 4th, because we did have one person did leave, and that's the last time. I want to say he was on there before that, but, you know, but he's the last person. Everybody else has been on that team for a long time, and, you know, and that's okay, you know, and I understand why people do it, and I know that people will still do it. I'm not going to get angry about it. I just want people to understand that, it's just impossible, you know. I'm not trying to start your money off on a poopy-tastic day. So we're gonna fight Matt. Okay? I just want people to realize that it's just not gonna happen. You know? I love y'all. A long time. So there. And now I'm not gonna talk about it again. So if you ask me to retweet something for your team, I'm not gonna do it. If you like you know, and I knew I already knew when I set the limits high that I would be asked if I could lower it down. No. I'm proving a point. This, you know, team stuff is just kind of, You know, I think they should have 25 people. It's not going to happen because of the way the events run. It's just not going to happen, unfortunately. But what are you going to do? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to keep making Supercard videos. I'm going to keep making other videos. I'm going to keep having fun. I've had so much fun in the last couple of weeks just making videos. Because somewhere inside of me, it's like it just said, you know, and I've had fun the whole time. Don't get me wrong. But sometimes, you know, during the month of March, it's just so stressful. And you just get kind of beat. Because of all the stuff that I do with school. And all the stuff with the musical. And then All County and all these other, you know, things that happen in March. You know, 30-week tests and blah, 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 blah. And you just got to realize that, you know, I work really hard at my job as being a teacher. And, you know, trying to play all the games to stay at a high level or a good level, it's challenging. And that's why you don't see videos all the time. And that's also one of the reasons why I stopped streaming. There were a couple other reasons, too. For a bit, you know. Will there be a stream today? Probably not. But it could happen. I've also been working out more, too. So, I mean, just, there's only so much time. I guarantee you that once next week hits, once Friday hits, there's going to be some streams, like, for a couple of days there. And I might go back to streaming on Twitch just because I might just do that, you know? Because I also look at the way the analytics work, you know. Sometimes when you put out a video and if it doesn't get enough views or apparently or whatever in a stream, even though the watch time is great, they don't have a lot of rewatch value. It's just it actually kind of hurts the channel, sort of. It's really bizarre, you know. But the whole point is, I've been having so much fun. I'm gonna be putting out more songs, and you know, one will probably be up tomorrow because it's kind of late and I want to go to bed. So I'm just gonna play this last game. I wanted to, you know, banter and talk about stuff, get through that weird little kind of thing about the teams, you know, and it's just, I just want people to understand where I'm coming from, you know. There's 10 people on a team, 9 other people, and when you get a group of people that, you know, that always get the card and everybody's contributing, or if they can't contribute that day, remember, their cards still contribute. They still have great cards that win stuff. And I think that's what people with lower decks, they don't realize that, you know, your cards will hurt your team. Let's say somebody, there's a SummerSlam team, and one guy's got Ultimate Pros and, you know, is WrestleMania 33 tier. But he doesn't do, here, and this is the poll of the day, and he doesn't get any points. Do you kick that person? Yes, no, of course not, blah, blah, blah. And in my opinion, the answer would be no, because his cards are winning way more games when the other people play. Okay, and that's team psychology as well. I know, unfortunately, some people get kicked off of teams where they've been very active. I heard a case where somebody got kicked off the team because he got more points than the owner. And it's, you know, people have egos, people have stuff, and it's just the way stuff is. But anyways, I've rambled on for a bit. What is this, 20-something minutes probably? Probably, almost. And anyways, I put sriracha on my sriracha, and I love you guys so much. It would be great if we could all be on, I mean, we are all on the same team. We're on Team Supercard, Team Bigedude Network. But it's just, for me to physically be on your team is impossible. Or for you to be on physically my team, it's impossible for, you know, I mean, over 3 accounts, it's 27 people. And, you know, 18 of those people would have been switching around every week. I just wanted people to realize. And you know what? You know what's going to happen? During the event, if I have not gotten those 2 teams, if they did not get enough people, what I will do is I will lower it down to an open thing and just, you know, and we would live stream or whatever, because you can start a team, you know, or, you know, try to get people in the teams if they don't have 8 during an event. So, I mean, that's what would happen if you are, you know, watching this far. Anyways, I love you long time. Blink, 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 bye, 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 yeah, buddy. Bye. Have a good day. Bye. Oh, and we don't know what the card is. I hope it's pro. Let me know in the comments if it's a pro for me, or if it's pro for you, because that's good. We celebrate everybody's stuff. And if you're looking for a team, look down below. Everybody, if you've got a team that needs people, put it in the comments. I never have a problem with that. Etc. etc. Click here to subscribe. Thank you if you already did.